That is so cool. I want one, babe.
Hi.
Let's build one in the backyard.
You can do that.
Tyco HP7 high-performance racing cars with operating headlights. Aurora AFX blazing brakes. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Outdoor Madness, everyone. I am Kerry Clark. Did any of you guys used to play with slot cars when you were growing up? Or maybe you still do? I mean, it's a hobby, right? Just like remote-controlled airplanes. When I was growing up, me and my friend, good time Charlie sings the blues. He knows who he is. We used to have so much fun playing with slot cars. In fact, these cars right here are part of my collection. I've had these cars for years. Back when we were growing up, these are some of the ones we used to play with. In fact, I have more than that. But you got diesel trucks, 55 Chevy, Corvette, Dodge Charger. I was always a Mopar guy, so I loved the Charger. And this right here was a Shadow. You would gas it, and the thing would pop a wheelie going down the tracks. But it was a hobby. We would change the tires on them. We would paint the bodies. We would put different gears in them. It was a hobby. It was just something really fun for us to do. And what was really neat too, any of you guys remember Montgomery Ward's? Well, Charles's wife used to work there. And whenever a new racing set would come in, she'd be the first one to get dibs on those racing sets. She would get it, and then we would put our tracks together and just combine them and just have such a good time. Well, something else that I really liked were trains. But the problem with a train is as soon as you put it on the track, you just watch it go around, right? But what makes a train set awesome is what you get to do with it. You get to build towns, put up trees, landscaping, all the lights and everything. But the problem is you have to have a lot of room to do that. Well, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because recently we took a trip to the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert, California. Now, we didn't know it. We went there to see the animals, but we stumbled upon the biggest train set, I mean huge, that we've ever seen. Now, the animals were nice. They had camels, hyenas, these cute little meerkats. But for me, the animals that stole the show were the giraffes. The Living Desert Zoo and Gardens, formerly the Living Desert Museum, is a non-profit zoo and desert botanical gardens located in Palm Desert, California. The Living Desert is home to over 500 animals representing over 150 species and welcomes over 500,000 visitors. Whew, that's a lot of visitors annually. Now you're probably wondering, how much does it cost to get in to the zoo? Well, if you reserve your tickets online, general admission for adults 18 plus, $34.95. General admission for children 3 to 17 years, $24.95. And general admission for children under 3 are free. Are you a member? Well, members are no longer required to reserve their tickets. Simply present your membership card at the gate for admittance. Also, there's a military discount. Active and retired, valid with an ID, you get $2 off the admission.
I think it's a kudu.
Kudu.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
I was stumbling over it. What it's called?
Yep. Kudu.
Kudu?
Kudu, yep.
Watutu! Watutu! So, you know, we're walking around the zoo and the gardens and we're checking out all the animals. All of a sudden, we come around this one corner and there it is. The biggest model train set I have ever laid eyes on. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this big old train set doing at a zoo and gardens? Well, it turns out this thing has been there for years. In fact, let's talk to somebody who really knows about it.
Hi, I'm Paul. I've been here about 15 years with the Living Desert with the Bighorn Railway G-scale trains. We have 3/4 of an acre. We have about 3,300 feet of brass rail track. We can be running 18 different train lines. We can be running 18 different locomotives at the same time. Our trestle is 200 feet and 2 inches. We attempted to get it into the Guinness Book of World Records because it was the longest hand-built redwood railroad trestle G-scale, and they said that's too limiting, we're not going to do that category. But anyway, we've got 200 feet and 2 inches of it.
Think about all the work that went in to building this trestle bridge. And they didn't skimp. They could have just went with regular wood, but no, they used redwood. Piece by piece. I am just blown away at how big this thing is and just how good of a job they did when it came to building this gigantic trestle bridge.
We run diesels, we run steam engines, we run a mixture of trains. Some of them are USA, some of them are, like that's a USA. We've got LGB trains that we run. A lot of those are our steam engines and some of our specialty trains. We've been here for about 22 years now officially. We started in 2000 and we have lots of fun with it. There's lots of things you can do. There's the gardening aspect, there's the landscaping aspect, there's the modeling aspect, there's electrical, there's plumbing, there's irrigation, and oh, there's trains!
Awesome!
And this is amazing. If you come out here just to take a look at this, you'd love it. I wish we would be here. We could stay here till dark, but we don't have time because I can imagine what this is like at night, all lit up. Yeah, it's probably awesome. Awesome. I love the way they have the whole little town set up and everything.
And like, mom loved trains. Mia and Nash, you guys see Thomas, the train up there? Oh, whatever, one time.
Modernization. Southern Pacific. This is just too cool, man. United Traction Company. That's cool. Now there are also tours and experiences. You can choose your own adventure with one of the Living Deserts tours or experiences. Book an experience for a Zunique visit that you'll always remember. You see the little nest, Karen? No, right here. See right there on the tree. Sure is. They have a private safari tour. Experience the sights and sounds of the zoo aboard one of the zoo's guided tours. All tours include park admission, a personal guide, and a private shuttle. I love this. I'd love to have this as our patio cover. God. There's the Rhino Encounter. Meet your new one-ton bestie through the new Rhino Encounter experience. This semi-private encounter will take you to an exclusive animal care area to meet one of the black rhinos. There's also a tour called This Is How We Zoo It. This is how we zoo it. Hey! Join us for an inside look into how we zoo things here at the Living Desert Zoo. On the 30-minute shuttle tour, you'll get a behind-the-scenes look at several animal care service areas while your guide gives you the scoop on what it takes to care for the 600-plus animals at the zoo and the Living Desert conservation work around the world. The Living Desert Zoo and Gardens in Palm Desert, California. I'm Kerry Clark for Outdoor Madness. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to give us that thumbs up and subscribe. And you know the story. I'll see you somewhere in the great outdoors.